on EA Sports. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Greg. Wild first month of the calendar in the NFL. Had some great games, some finishes that were pretty special, the usual surprises. Now, we hit October, and like you said, this is where the season really gets going.
Yeah, doesn't it just feel like on the NFL calendar, every month kind of has its own vibe, right? It's September, you're just starting to figure out how good you are. You don't even know how good your own team is.
All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with. Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for.
And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
Taking off, he'll try to get there.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. They're led out by the last pick in the draft in 2022. Iowa State's Brock Purdy at quarterback.
It's not so much that he was able to throw for over 400 yards in last week's game, Mike, but it's the fact that he made it look so easy. Every time he touched the ball, it seemed like they were just up and down the field with very little resistance, and he doesn't necessarily have to repeat that type of production this week, but it certainly wouldn't hurt their chances of winning if he's somehow able to do so.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll stick with him again. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to have a 49ers first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Quick throw, taken in, and they'll take this down inside the 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
19, Tiger, 9, go!
On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. He'll take this down inside the 30. Kalen Bullock there on the tackle. They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. to the goal line and in. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. His 6th touchdown now for the season. The PAT up and good. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Texans offense gonna take over now for the 2nd time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He keeps it himself. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. 2nd down and 3. On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. A gain of 16 yards. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
Here we go.
Dell motioning over. They'll go play action with Stroud. Toward the sideline. That's caught by Dell.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. Quick throw here is complete. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
On the quick, right?
Throwing is Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's Stroud. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
The Texans going to turn things over to their field goal unit. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Niners offense ready for their 2nd possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down. He'll try to get this one on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they'll go with their fullback. And he's going to have the 49ers 1st down. They needed 3. They got 6. Enough for the 4th down conversion. Purdy works out of the pistol. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Purdy. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
On the set.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Tag.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. They'll throw again with Purdy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down. Here's Purdy. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, 49ers. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Here we go.
Tight end on the move left. A 2nd down throw for Stroud. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Now Stroud. That'll be caught. It's Jalen Wright. An injured player on that one, and it's Nick Bosa. Game stopped as they come to look at the outstanding defender. On 1st down, a run for Wright. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Texans. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Come on, set.
A tight end in motion now.
Get up.
Now Gibson. And he'll get about 5. They're trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense.
Bronco leading. Ready.
A carry now for Gibson. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. This offense moving quickly, and they'll try to get set.
Hey, smash Bronco. Take over.
Here's Gibson.
Got it. Ready.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll run. This is their fullback getting the carry.
You know, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Off-balance throw. It's complete.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Checking it down, this one is caught. It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down for Houston.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he's into the end zone. Jalen Wright. Touchdown, Houston.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, it's Purdy. He'll get this out to his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. On the bootleg, it's Purdy. He'll get rid of it and complete it. That's his 3rd catch, and now whistles. So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On the move, past the 40. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a 1st down.
Here we go.
They'll try to run with their fullback. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. I'll give on the ground, and they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
He's got it at about the 8, and he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the goal line. They'll get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Texans offense and running back Jalen Wright headed back to work. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch-and-catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
That is rare. You don't see 3rd and 17 converted all that often. 1st down. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Stroud going to set up to throw. We'll set up the screen here with Dell. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. On 2nd down, Stroud. Look wide, get this one complete. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
All right.
They'll put a receiver in motion right. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. He's going to pick up the 1st down and more. And he will score. Tank Dell. Touchdown, Texans. Now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Texans extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here's 1st and 10.
Panther Street! Panther Street! Here we go! Here we go! Ready?
They'll roll out here with Purdy. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down.
And take off.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down. Here's Purdy again. Right back to Kittle. That's another one. Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards and another 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate. Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the first half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense, but let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational.
Play action. Here's Purdy. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, 49ers. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Going for it all. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up 3rd down. This time they stay on the ground. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. A throw on the move is caught.
This is a great example of why it's so critical that on defense, everybody does their job. You got a free hit blitzer coming right at the quarterback, but because they don't contain him in the pocket, they allow him to escape, and it doesn't allow that blitz to get home.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll go play action with Purdy. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. 3rd down. Purdy. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll get our tour started out at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago, where it was the Bears who pick up the victory at home. Caleb Williams, terrific in the victory, as his guys up their mark to 4-1 now. Next, let's get over to Baltimore to check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And they were losers in their ball game as they were outplayed by the visiting New York Jets. Jamison Williams, well over 100 yards receiving and a touchdown catch as well. Lastly, let's get to Pittsburgh to check on the Steelers at home in Acrisure Stadium. And they were losers in that one as they fall to the visiting Seattle Seahawks. Kenneth Walker, a touchdown run in the victory. We saw a fine performance in the first half from the former Mr. Irrelevant, Brock Purdy. He threw a first-quarter touchdown pass, then 2 more in the second quarter, a 3-touchdown half, and he may just be getting started. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So here's Brock Purdy and this 49ers offense heading back onto the field. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. He'll try the right side this time. It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, 49ers.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll run here with Gibson. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. On 3rd down, it's Purdy. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. So on 4th down, the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowski, out to punt. Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Here we go.
Up the middle they go. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Here we go. Let's go.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go.
Stroud. He'll get this out wide. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the... They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head. 2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
Let's go. Take go.
A 2nd down throw here for Purdy. He's going to look for the home run ball.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And Purdy going to smartly hit the deck here as he's able to pick up the 1st down in the process. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down. Handoff here, up the middle, and he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60. Go.
Now Purdy. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
Let's go now.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And he's in. Touchdown, San Francisco. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. The extra point is good. And the 49ers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready for this next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. The throw on the run is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Quick throw here is complete. Here's a 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Stroud gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. To throw is Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Dell. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. A throw caught by Dell on the outside.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching. This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
Seemed to me, Mike, before that ball was even snapped, the quarterback had already made up his mind. I'm throwing the ball to the tight end no matter what the look is, and he's counting on the big body picking up the rest after the catch, and even though he's able to secure the ball, nice job by the defense keeping him short of the sticks.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. His drive will start on the ground. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On the ground, Gibson. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll stick with him again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. 3rd and long. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
The visitors' offense getting set to get back to work. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. Quick throw, taken in. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Motion man, sent right. Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Open man, left side. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Okay, so now you pick up that first down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the two needs to be fast, because you need every possession you can here late in the fourth quarter.
Second down and 8.
Here we go.
They'll stick to the ground. And he shows off a little footwork, winding his way for a run of 8.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. The Texans getting all set to punt. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Niners offense ready to get back at it. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's complete to Pearsall. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. So Kittle comes in motion. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. The offense is out there. 4th and inches.
Let's go.
Now a run, and it's their fullback with the carry. And he's going to have a Niners first down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
Here we go, set.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty.
Still first down.
Purdy to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. Second and 11.
Let's go now. Go.
From the gun, it's Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Here we go. Here we go. 19 Lions. Hup.
Purdy. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The numbers there tell the story. That last completion moves him over 400 yards passing for the game. 1st and 10.
Set.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Ready, break. Hey, smash Bronco. Ready, ready.
Again, they'll try to power forward with their fullback. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9.
70 Lion. Ready?
Now a give up the middle, and he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
Come on. Set. Ready?
They'll drop to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. That's taken in. And he's going to have the 1st down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down.
Well, Mike, sometimes we try to make NFL football a lot harder than it is. When you have a reliable target like this, and he just continues to get open and you realize the defense simply can't cover him, there's no reason to look anywhere else. Not only has he put together a tremendous game statistically, but he's just been flat-out dominant.
The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to an knee. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So the faithful here at Levi's Stadium are rewarded. It's a win for the 49ers. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.